shirt is riding up. I've had 2 on and lost both of them. Huh?
What?
I've had 2 on and I've lost both of them. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Welcome in, welcome to the live show. We're at Texas City, Moses Lake, fishing some new waters. Unexplored by us yet. We haven't tried none of these spots yet. Jeff just caught a nice red. He got it on video on his action cam. What's up? I gotta make some adjustments. What's up, Carter? Albino. We're up here fishing these grassy slash rocky shorelines. I've got hooked up with 2. Been hooked up twice, but spit it out both times. We're looking for some flounders and some redfish, speckled trout. Thank y'all for joining the live, man. Appreciate it. If y'all would, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be bringing all kinds of videos for everybody that likes outdoor stuff. This outdoor stuff, period. Yes, it's probably going to be primarily fishing because that's what we do. We'd go year round. Try to show y'all what we do, how we catch our fish. It has been slow this past month. Starting to get in that fall transition, so the fish are they're not concentrated in any particular area right now, so they're a little bit everywhere. But we're just doing what we've been doing, is working the shorelines. It still works. It's just, it's not as plentiful right now. A lot of the redfish are schooling up. We're fixing to school up. A lot of the bull reds are already been schooling up near like San Luis Pass. Any of the passes down by the jetties, Freeport jetties, Surfside. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, help us build this channel. We're gonna bring y'all some good content. As far as fishing goes, you know, saltwater is our main fishing because we live real close to the coast. We're out of LaPorte, Texas, near Sylvan Beach. If y'all know where that's at. We literally just woke up. I've been up since 2:40 this morning. I kind of got y'all on a makeshift phone mount. I made it yesterday. I did have to have the phone in my lap. It kind of sucked. What's up, Jeff? Welcome to the show. Like I said, we're working some new areas, so y'all are figuring it out with us. Don't be scared to try new things. Don't get married to one spot. Google Maps, Google Earth is your friend. The spots that we fish, we get in the kayak because we can go a lot of places that people can't go in unless they have a kayak. But we're motorized. On mine, I got a 100 amp hour battery, just an Amazon special, and a Newport Vessel MV 55 pound thrust trolling motor. I am sponsored by Voodoo, so we throw a lot of their products because they work. Well, egret baits, so we primarily throw the Voodoo shrimp. Yes, I'm in a kayak. I'm in a motorized kayak. It's all registered and titled and all that. You could do the same thing from the bank that I'm doing from this kayak. The thing is you work the shoreline. Don't cast way out to the water, because I mean, you might get lucky and catch something, but your chances of working parallel to the shoreline, kind of like we're doing in the kayak here, you could do it from the shoreline. You just cast it parallel to the shoreline, and even with the popping cork with the Voodoo shrimp on it, you could work that shoreline same way I'm doing from the kayak. You could do it from land. Anywhere along the dike where there's rocks, you can do it. Just walk the rocks, fish parallel. I say use a popping cork with the Voodoo shrimp underneath it. Paddle tail, anything really. We don't use live bait at all. There's no bait. There's no bait. There's no gulp. We don't use any Procure. None of that. We do pretty good for the most part. Y'all subscribe to the channel. We got a video we're gonna edit today. Flounder fish, as some redfish I caught out here. We've never fished back in here. We fished a little bit over to our right. There's like little breakwaters that they built out here to protect the marsh. So there's a lot of redfish. All right, we'll see you, Jeff. Y'all hit a like and subscribe on that. Y'all don't hit the notification bell, but if you do, you'll get the message when we're going live. I like to go live. Oh, there we go. Oh, damn it, spit it out again. See what I'm saying? What's going on, bro? Am I retarded or something? That's the third fish I've had on to spit it out. What am I doing? I know the pictures, I know everything's kind of wonky looking, but we're working on getting mobile internet so we could go live from our action cam, bring you all a better view. It's just a little pricey. I can't see. We're using a 3.5 rattle shrimp. It's called the Golden Tiger. It's their tiger color with gold flake in it. There's some people up here bank fishing, so we'll probably run a little bit more of the bank and then we'll get out of their way. We're gonna do a semi-overland trip next month to Aransas Pass. So we're gonna pull an overnighter because it's like a 4-hour drive for us. So I gotta find somewhere to charge batteries overnight. Appreciate y'all stopping in. There's been some redfish in this flooded grass. I like doing live so we can interact, tell y'all what we're doing, how we're doing it. Kind of like a live fishing podcast seminar. I know it kind of gets boring without bang, 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 full edited video of nothing but setting a hook and catch a fish, but that's not reality. I mean, sometimes it is. Under the lights earlier, we were catching them every cast, but it's hard to film at night because you can't see anything. Facing the lights with the camera, all you get is a lot of glare and reflection. So I try to bring decent content. A little bit of oyster down there. I got it up. Go one more cast up in here. There's some bank fishermen up there. I don't know if y'all can see them or not on camera. We'll get out of their way. Plus, I want to get around the point of these rocks over here. To my right. There's a whole rock wall just past this house y'all can see. We'll go for a boat ride. Hi, welcome to the channel. My name's Curtis Jordan. My son Jeffrey Jordan, he's over here. We're gonna go over here to this rock line. I'll jump ahead of him a little bit. I'm not gonna cut him off. But there's a bayou that runs out right around this rock line, so the tide will be coming out. You want to fish upstream, because the fish will be facing upstream waiting for stuff to come out of the marsh. Take a little grip over here. The name of my kayak is the Flatalack. A lot of shrimp in the water. They're jumping out of the water everywhere in front of me. I'll stay out away from the rocks a little bit. I know on camera it looks a lot further than really what it is. Probably about 75 yards off of the rock. But my son is behind me. I'm gonna go up here closer to the end and let him work all this area. Slower on down here. We're looking for redfish, speckled trout, flounder, a little bit of everything. Welcome to the channel, Outdoor Kids. Let Craig welcome in. We're working on it. I've lost a couple. My son, he caught a nice red a minute ago. He's got it on his action cam. I would say GoPro, but we had got a GoPro and that thing sucked. So we're using the DJI Action 3. They're the older models, but we got a good deal on them. So, and they came with a whole pack of stuff. So. I had to take my pants off. It's getting a little warm. But we'll get on this rock line and I'm gonna parallel it so I can cast down the side of it. I'm gonna pitch this grass first. Oh, misjudged that. Yeah, we've never fished this area over here before. So this is all new to us. We don't like to stay married to fishing spots. A lot of bait, a lot of shrimp. I'll try to read y'all's comments best I can. We're gonna be doing some overnight trips. The tide back in here is super, super high right now. But what I like to do is cast down these rocks. I say use a popping cork so you don't get hung up if you want to use a voodoo shrimp or any type of soft plastic under a popping cork. I can just slide up and get it in the kayak, so it's not a big deal. Ooh, that was a hard hit. Yeah, we got him. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, are you kidding me? That's number 4 on the day, y'all. Number 4. Number 4 I've lost. That's right. There's another one up here. It hit it, and I waited and waited and waited, and I don't know what is going on with me today. That usually does not happen. My hook is sharp. Might have been a sheep's head. I know the sheep's head get pretty thick up in here in the wintertime. There was something hitting right over there. Something chasing bait. Yeah, we just like to stay next to any kind of structure like this, a grass line, a rock line, a breakwater, and pretty much all season long it's paid off. But you can pretend this is a walkable shoreline and do the same thing I'm doing from my kayak. You can do it from the bank. So you don't have to have it. I see a lot of people, they cast way far out, but what I noticed whenever I was doing a lot of bank fishing before I got my kayak is as I'm walking down the rocks fishing, I look down and I see fish all up in the rocks. So that got me a scratch in my head. And so I've always, from then on, have fished parallel to all the rocks. The wind's kind of pushing me around a little bit out of my how I like to throw. But I mean, you can see I'm casting literally up in the rocks and bringing it out. And then just popping it right up in the rocks. A lot of bait up ahead. What's going on? We're down in Moses Lake in Texas City. We're on the far west side of it. If you looking at it from a map, the south side, the southwest side of it. There's a little bayou up here that runs out. Falling tide, like to fish up the current. But yeah, I'll catch flounder, speckled trout, black drum, redfish, sheep's head. I've lost 4 this morning. I'm kind of irked about that. It's irking my nerves. Yerking my nerves. If you're not getting hung up a little bit while you're fishing, you're not fishing the right spot. Because the fish like that structure. That's what holds the bait. Dang, I threw right on top of that one. Let's see if I can turn you a little bit. Kind of nervous. Now I can't see my screen. Some of the structures back here is fairly new. Redfish are pretty spread out because of the high tides. They're probably way back in the marsh in a back lake. But there'll still be some around these rocks. Try to cover as much water as I can. Just cast and reel, cast and reel. Wind's supposed to be switching directions on me a little bit today, but I wish it would go ahead and do that. It'd be pushing me down this nicely. Kind of got a northwest wind right now. West, northwest. Like I said, I like fishing really tight to the structure. We're getting kind of close to the corner down here. Let's see what it looks back in there. Looks like back in there. Losing them 4 fish got me in my head a little bit. Anybody know Morse code can tell me what they said? Welcome to the channel. Not much action right now. I've lost 4 redfish. I am not proud of myself for having to admit that. I might have to go to a meeting tonight. They need to have meetings for people that lose fish so they can talk about it. So they can move past it. Super irritated at that. Super duper irritated at that. That doesn't happen to me. Got some nicks in my leader. I'm gonna, before I get back here any further or break my line on a fish, I'm gonna go ahead and fix it. Because there's a little transition where it turns from rock to grass. That might be something holding on it. So y'all bear with me. Let me retie this. So it only take a sec. We launched out of this fish spot in Texas City on 20th Street. Been launching there for over 40 years. Probably about 45 years. I launched out there with my dad. ever since I can remember. There's got to be some redfish or flounder hanging around right here. The water coming out of the bayou. The structure right here. We're going to launch out of Moses Lake boat ramp slash storage facility place. But we wanted to fish the lights, so we just opted to make a longer run in the kayak. Because the other boat ramp is really close to over here where we wanted to fish, but that just gives us some more opportunity to fish the shoreline on the way back to the ramp. We've done really good along that shoreline too. I just have a feeling that the redfish are way back up in here. The majority of them. I don't know if y'all have ever seen it, but they'll crawl with half of their body out of the water. They'll crawl around in the mud and back in there in the marsh and in the back lakes. We appreciate y'all stopping in. Y'all drop a comment. There just went a redfish just swam away from the rocks right there. I spooked him. I spooked him. We're just working shorelines. Working shorelines. Like I said, we've never fished back in here. There was a hit. %90 of the fish are going to be in 10% of the water. That 10% is right along these shorelines. For the most part. Inshore anyway. I don't have a depth finder, fish finder, or anything like that, so I rely on just fishing. Instead of looking at a screen. or at least a screen to tell you where the fish is at. I rely on my push pole to tell me what it feels like down there. That's a little rocky. See if we can find anything back in here. Spooked a red right there. Y'all seen that? Wish this would stay straight. A little bayou that comes through here. Just looking for some pushes. See some pushes back in there a little bit. Might have to go out there on the rock piles. Seemed like there was a little bit more action out there. A little bit more action. Smo action. We'll try this side for just for gets and shiggles. There's another little bayou over here to our right I want to try out. Just don't see much action in here. See a lot more bait over here. shrimp popping across the top of the water. So, welcome in. The only way I can see who it is if y'all comment. Jeff's caught a couple good reds so far. I've hung up with 4 of them. They spit it out. Now I'm like overfishing. I need to reset. Hey, Jeffrey. If you look over to your right, you see those tanks.
Where?
I said if you look over to your right, you see those little tanks.
No.
It's got like a building and like there's 4 tanks. 4 like gray tanks and then 2 dark brown ones.
It's in front of me.
Well, whatever. I'm gonna go out around that corner, but I think I might run up that shoreline a little bit.
Okay.
Around the corner over there is the other marsh, and the other breakwater rock walls are over there. Just need that tide to start moving. That's what I'm waiting on. I know it's probably gonna be a little bit later than what Eagle Point says.